All right. So, Jen, I've got a few questions. I haven't sent them to you ahead of time just because I wanted this to be genuine. Like with so much rubbish out there, I have big need to be genuine and honest online. So that's why you haven't got any yet. And I just want your honest answers.
Okay.
We'll probably go through like 4 questions, I think. I've got a list of 6, but I don't know if we'll do them all. So first question is, what was it that you were struggling with before you joined me? And like, if you can remember back that far, because that must be like 3 years or something now.
I think it's almost 4, actually. 3, 4, I don't know.
I'm going to look.
Yeah, no, I think I remember like when I first joined, I was a new mom, and I've always been like somewhat fit, but like I just felt like I was never going anywhere. And especially after giving birth and having a kid and being an older mom, I had my child when I was 40. So I wanted to be able to keep up with him. I mean, I think that was the biggest thing. I wanted to have the strength, the endurance, the willpower, everything to like and confidence just to keep up with him, especially with a boy who was super active and wanting to be able to do like fun things with him and not be like, oh, mommy can't do that, or mommy's tired, or, whatever it was. So that was, I think, the main thing. And then as we progressed along year from year, goals had kind of changed from different strengths or different skills. Then wanting to really focus on losing body fat and kind of doing some body recomposition.
Yeah. I actually remember, it must have been a few years ago now, when you could lift him up. You were on the beach or something.
I think I was swinging him around or something, and I was like, yay, I can do this. Well, it was kind of funny because not recently, but maybe, I don't know, maybe a year ago or something, or because he knows I go to the gym often as he's gotten older, and he's like, Mom, you go to the gym, right? So you can pick me up and carry me. And I said, that's right. He goes, you're a big boy.
That's exactly right. I love that.
Yeah.
That's so good. Was there anything that you were hesitant about before starting?
I was definitely hesitant of like, because I think when we first started, we had weekly check-ins.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought, oh my God, okay, then what if I miss like a week or I miss something, and then I'm going to feel like I've like let her down, or I'm just going to feel like I've failed, or just not being dedicated. So I think that was definitely, I was a bit intimidated by that, of just kind of that constant check-in and being like, oh, I can't just kind of like hide behind like, yeah, you said workouts and I did them.
Yeah.
But it actually, it actually ended up being like, I think the best thing, because that's what really, I think, helped me get to be so consistent throughout these past several years, was just like, okay, like initially we started with our weekly check-ins and going through the videos, and because a lot of the moves I was very new to, especially working a lot with the barbell and things like that. And so it really gained that confidence over time. And then I think it helped build just my own consistency, my own discipline and motivation. And so it was never, it evolved from being, I want to get to the gym. I want to do my things. Like I enjoy going there and seeing the progress and getting kind of that dopamine high in.
Yeah, that's so good, which is so funny that you say, because like you've been so consistent.
Yeah. Other than this year, but slowly we're working on.
You've still been consistent. Like it's, like everyone has setbacks or whatever, but it's you haven't stopped, you know what I mean? You haven't let it stop you, which is consistency. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go with, can you share any specific wins that you've had as a result of following the programs?
Yeah. So, I mean, definitely, I would say it was probably, I don't know, year ago, maybe, or I don't know, sometime within the last year, we were working on pull-ups, or I've been working on chin-ups, pull-ups, and the pistol squats for a while. And we've gone up and down in my progress, depending on what's been going on in my life. But I think I did achieve like a couple times, getting assisted chin-ups and being able to do the pistol squat, I think holding my foot. So like, I think just huge wins there, kind of building that skill and that strength in order to do those, and then continuing to work on them to bring them to a higher level of unassisted. Although chin-ups are a bit on hold right now with my arm issue, but I think hopefully they'll get there again.
They'll be back for sure. It's just a step back, tiny step back. But yeah, your pistol squats though, you've been very diligent with those, and they've definitely come a long way. So yeah, that's really good. And you say I was holding my foot. That still counts. Definitely still counts. You say it like it's like, oh yeah, but no, it still counts. Definitely.
Heading towards not having to hold my foot.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yes,
we'll get there. And the last question is just anything that you would say to someone who is maybe on the fence about joining, whether it's the VIP, like we have, where it's like that really personalized coaching, or even just following the programs. Is there anything you have to say to those people?
I think it would be just go for it. I mean, if you're hesitant or you're unsure what to do or whatnot, I mean, I think for me, it's been a big game changer of just how I orient my whole life now. I mean, I've had a big change in terms of what I prioritize and what I enjoy out of life. And I think you kind of go through those phases when you first start a program and you start doing things, and then you start thinking about other aspects of your life that you want to change for the better, from everything from your nutrition to your sleep to how much alcohol you drink. For me, that was a huge one. I mean, my husband and I now have been over a year of no alcohol, and it has been the most incredible thing. I mean, I never thought we would make that change. And I think both of us embarked on like a health journey in our own ways. He does Ironmans, I was doing strength training, but I think as both of us continued along our journeys, we both just realized, hey, like you feel better along this, and you want to start thinking then about other aspects of your life. So I would definitely say if anyone's hesitant, if you feel you're in a slump or just want to change, like I think starting a program like this is a great way to kick things off, and then helps you to start becoming consistent and disciplined, and then start thinking through other changes that you might want in your life and the lifestyle that you live. So
yeah, that's awesome. I think you like articulated really well as well how it doesn't all happen straight away. You know what I mean? Like what you just said has taken I think nearly 4 years since you've been with me, right? That those changes have occurred. I think that can sometimes dissuade people, that they think that they're going to get all these changes and do all this stuff in the first 6 weeks.
Yes. I actually really hate like things now where they're like, oh, join my like 5-week boot camp, and I see those things out and I kind of cringe, because I'm like, okay, sure, maybe that's a good way to like kickstart things off. But you really have to like start to have that mindset change of like, this needs to become something that's just part of your daily life, like brushing your teeth, and it's so much easier when you have a program to follow and someone to kind of help you with it. Because I mean, I would say definitely my knowledge in terms of like use of equipment in the gym, or just like muscles we're targeting and like where to activate things, has come a long way. But I still by no means like know all the things that I should put together, or like how these different exercises will complement each other or things like that. So it's really nice having someone else do all the thinking on that for me, and just give me the program. Like, I share like what I want to do, and then I get the program back for me, and I'm like, great, now I can just follow along.
Yeah.
And so it really simplifies the process for the user.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's good news that's translating.
Yes. Yeah. And I love it's actually, I would say the other thing that, yes, what was intimidating in the beginning too was taking videos of myself.
Yeah, that's a big one.
But I would say doing that now has been like, even if I don't send them to you, I take videos of a lot of stuff that I do now. And then it's very eye-opening and both fascinating and like such a sense of achievement and whatnot. And like looking back and going, wow, oh my God, look at the progress I made. Or even just like, a lot of times I'll go, wow, look at my arm back from like 3 years ago compared to how my arm is now. I can actually see my tricep coming out. You know? Yeah. So it's been good to just also be able to see that progress and the journey come along.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. It's definitely a journey, I think. And like, I agree with you with the 5-week challenges and stuff like that. Great place to start, but sometimes are a little misleading in the promises that they deliver. Yeah, which can be tough. Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm going to hit stop recording.